What is good, YouTube, and welcome back to Maniaci Games, and welcome to another episode of WWE 2K22 Universe Mode. Welcome to NXT 2.0, man. We a couple of weeks out from NXT's Great American Bash. The card is pretty much set, and we gonna have more info on that as the night goes on. I'm gonna actually go over what we got so far for that card, but this is what we got for tonight's show, man. We gonna kick it off with Tommaso Champa one-on-one with one half of the NXT Tag Team Champions, Mace. This is gonna be what they call it, a slobber knocker. Now listen, last week Tommaso Champa approached his former DIY tag team partner Johnny Gargano, said that he secured them a tag team match at the Great American Bash, but Johnny Gargano is very skeptical of this opportunity. Will we have more information if Johnny Gargano accepts his partnership with Tommaso Champa for the Great American Bash for the NXT Tag Team Championships? And moving forward, making her debut here on NXT 2.0, Roxanne Perez one-on-one with the most beautiful woman in the WWE, Carmella, one-on-one with Roxanne. Can Roxanne pull off victory in her debut match? And in our main event tonight, NXT champion Ricochet goes one-on-one with Sami Zayn, just 2 weeks away from his submission match. Yes, breaking news. At the Great American Bash, Ricochet versus Samoa Joe in a submission match. Can Ricochet pull off the impossible in 2 weeks? But tonight, he has to deal with Sami Zayn. We ain't doing no more talking. Let's start the show. Craziness already, man. Already, as we saw before my introduction to tonight's show, Isaiah Swerve Scott attacking the man that took him out of the #1 contenders match, Kevin Owens, man. Owens got a lot on his plate, man. A whole lot on his plate. Pete Dunne at NXT's Great American Bash, and a pissed off Isaiah Swerve Scott, who he took that opportunity from, man. But shifting gears, last week, Tommaso Ciampa, and I will commend Tommaso Ciampa for this, man. I will commend him for this. He approached the man that he turned on, betrayed. He secured an NXT Tag Team Championship match for NXT's Great American Bash. Will we see DIY together as a tag team again? Johnny Gargano, like I said, he's skeptical on this. He doesn't know if he can trust Tommaso Ciampa anymore. So maybe this might sway Johnny Gargano with Ciampa going into this match solo dolo against Mace and having Slapjack in Mace's corner. You know, maybe this might sway Johnny Gargano's thinking, man. I mean, and Gargano has good reason to not trust Ciampa. Ciampa's gonna have to regain that trust from Johnny Gargano. This is how we kicking off the action here tonight on NXT 2.0, a night of debuts, and the champ is in action in our main event, 2 weeks away from NXT's Great American Bash. And if you are new to my Universe Mode series, I do not play any of these matches. This is a strictly CPU operated Universe Mode, and booking and all that will come from, you know, whatever the outcomes of these matches are. You know, I will just pencil them in to see what we got going on for next pay-per-view. I can't even tell you what's gonna happen at NXT Heatwave because this is all CPU operated, man. Retribution could lose the NXT Tag Team Championships at the Great American Bash. They can keep them at the Great American Bash. But it's all about telling the story, man. And the story being, will DIY reunite at NXT's Great American Bash, man? These two, we haven't seen much of them since winning the NXT Tag Team Championships. They were definitely the oddballs to do it. Not many people. I would have bet a house, and I probably would be homeless right now if I bet against these boys winning those NXT Tag Team Championships, but they did it. They did it, man. Mace and Slapjack set for one-on-one action is Mace. Daddy's home chant from the very loyal NXT fan base. Here we go. And look at the size difference, man. Mace, that's a big guy right there, man. Tommaso Ciampa is not the shortest either, man. So that puts it into perspective just the beast that we're looking at when we're looking at Mace. And Tommaso Ciampa trying to get the best of Mace in a backstabber already. How poetic, a backstabber in this match after he asked Johnny Gargano to team with him again. And now look at this, Tommaso Ciampa getting very technical with Mace. Tommaso Ciampa did everything there is to do here in NXT, man. He's been a champ. He suffered injury. It's all about triumph and tragedy. When you look at Tommaso Ciampa's NXT story, betrayal even. Speaking of DIY, quite honestly, one of the greatest tag teams in NXT history. And the classics that they put on together, we could be on the midst of seeing that once again in a heavy headbutt from Mace. Mace now getting to work on that right arm of Tommaso Ciampa. Mace now, oh, that could have knocked Champa out. Tommaso Ciampa from my hometown, Milwaukee, Wisconsin, man. Represent, but a spear tearing through Champa. And Mace shoulders down like it's hooked. Will this be it for Tommaso? No, and Tommaso still with life left in him. Tommaso is a fighter, man. He's been in just about any match type you can imagine. The most extreme of matches. He's been victorious. He's been defeated. Definitely a veteran in that NXT locker room, man. Name may change, the colors may change, but the heart and determination remain the same. And I look at Mace. Mace! This is bad, bad, bad. Oh! Tommaso, who's had a number of surgeries throughout his time here in NXT, just getting dumped out on the outside of the ring via powerbomb. And Champa now, strong, stiff right hand to one half of the NXT Tag Team Champs. And now, referee's at a count of 5. Tommaso got a submission locked in. Be mindful of the ref's count. Mace throws Tommaso back into action, back into the ring now. And now Tommaso, wait a minute. Mace didn't even see it coming. Tommaso looking to score a win. And luckily, the height of Mace came into his advantage. And Champa, that's not going to stop Champa at all. Oh! Face first. Down on the mat, and Champa continuing with offense. No time to sit and wonder why it didn't work out. That's the veteran instinct from Tommaso. Gotta wonder if Johnny Gargano is somewhere in the building here tonight, watching this match. Maybe contemplating even coming out here to help his former friend. Kick right to the gut. Tommaso, no. Topping out Mace now to a fireman's carry. Mace, this is not looking good for Tommaso. Mace is threw everything at Tommaso. Threw him even out of the ring. Oh no, Champa miscalculated that one. You gotta wonder if even Slapjack will get involved into this match. And now Mace, evil intentions. Oh! That gotta be it. No, and Tommaso still alive. Staying alive, staying alive. Oh, and the spear countered into a DDT. Fight forever chance from the NXT audience. And wait a minute, we've seen this move before from Tommaso many a times. Oh, and Mace eats nothing but knee. Could this be it for Mace? No, and Mace kicks out. Do not doubt the determination of Retribution. They may not be the most popular team here on NXT 2.0, but they're the champs right now, and they're the champs for a reason. But if this happens, oh, at the Great American Bash, maybe not for too much longer. And Tommaso Ciampa is victorious over one half of the NXT Tag Team Champs. It's all on Gargano at this point. It's all on Gargano at this point. Tommaso Ciampa victorious here tonight. Big win to kick off NXT 2.0, and there is Gargano Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, NXT 2.0. Appreciate everybody for tuning in, and I appreciate all the support and all the love during this Universe Mode series, man. Long time coming, man. We are getting ready for the debut of Miss Roxanne Perez here on NXT 2.0. Roxanne Perez, a little bit about her. You can tell from the ring gear, her inspiration, former Divas champion AJ Lee. Also looked up to the likes of The Rock. Extremely young, I believe she's 21 years old. Got a long career ahead of her here in the WWE. And her first match tonight going up against the former women's champion. And Carmella, it's been a long time since Mella's been on NXT. She got a shine on Raw and SmackDown. Became Miss Money in the Bank. Won gold. Tag team gold. Women's championship gold. Now looking to make a way and a wave here on NXT 2.0. Carmella. Remember when she started out, you know, she was alongside Enzo and Cass. How you doing? You know what I mean? She branched out, became a star herself. Back here. Maybe some unfinished business. Maybe NXT Women's Championship business at that. As we already know, man, we're going to take a special look at Charlotte, our NXT Women's Champion, later tonight as she goes into her match against Saray 1 week from Sunday at NXT's Great American Bash. Still to come in our main event tonight. NXT Champion Ricochet one-on-one with Sami Zayn just a number of weeks, just 2 weeks before his submission match against Samoa Joe at NXT Great American Bash, man. But nonetheless, crowd here tonight, they hype for this, man. We've seen the debut of Tony D'Angelo last week, Braun Breaker a few weeks back. Now we got Roxanne Perez. Roxanne now firing off already, going off on the former women's champ Carmella. Imagine the win, imagine the bragging rights. Oh, what a clothesline. Don't get beside yourself too early, Roxanne. Carmella going up top. Carmella crossbody. I don't know if she caught all of it. That was an awkward landing. Now Carmella, she knows what it's like to be on the grand stage of WrestleMania. You can't tell this woman nothing. Been at WrestleMania a number of times. Oh. Roxanne Perez looking to carve out a path herself. See what she can do. Sky's the limit. If anything has taught us, if history's taught us anything, it is that sky's the limit. Seeing her idol AJ Lee, you know, one of the most impressive Divas champions of all time. You know, knowing that she's gonna do that one day. Had the drive, the determination to get here, and now she's here in the ring with Carmella. Carmella now. Constant right hands. Roxanne ate every single one of them. It's all about paying your dues. When you the new, you know, woman or man in the door, you got to pay your dues. And Carmella, oh, Carmella, I'm sorry, actually a splash. Shoulders down, leg is hooked, and a kick out at one. A lot of fight left. And Miss Roxanne. Now Carmella, no. You know what she was looking for, but Roxanne countered. Roxanne countered. And now Roxanne, no! Double knees. Carmella moved out of the way. Carmella now snap suplex. And if anything, Mella knows what it's like being a rookie. First day in, especially here on NXT. A lot of the jitters. You got the crowd, the energy of the NXT crowd. And now look at this. Roxanne's in trouble. You don't want to fold under pressure, and that's what it is. Carmella's been there. She's done that. Moved past it, like I said, established herself. Imagine an upset it would be. For Roxanne, oh, displaying that athleticism, shoulders down, leg is hooked on Carmella. No, and a kick out at one from Miss Mella. Now Roxanne going up top, looking to get, oh, crazy, winning a splash of her own. We seen Carmella deliver that earlier in the match. No. Carmella needs to get something going. And oh, crossbody connects 110% this time. And that might be it for Roxanne Perez. No, and a kick out at 2. You gotta give it to Roxanne, man. The resilience. Now look at Carmella again. Look at the ground. Maybe getting Roxanne to tap out. Roxanne once again fighting out of it. Roxanne, no. Not what she was looking for, but she ate a slap there on Carmella. Firing off on all cylinders. Roxanne's in trouble. Crowd is going crazy. Reversals now. Kick, and now Roxanne, what is she looking for? Neck breaker down on Carmella. Come on, Roxanne, just one big move. Wait a minute, crossface. Is Carmella gonna tap? Is Carmella gonna tap? Crossface is locked in. Crossface applied. Carmella in trouble, but she fights out of it luckily. You know how embarrassing it would have been to tap out? No offense to Roxanne Perez, don't want to doubt her abilities, but you're a former women's champion. You tapping out to the rookie? Carmella fighting out of whatever predicament that was going to be. Oh, in the face. Hitting the mat. Roxanne eating nothing but mat. Super kick countered. No. Oh, Inseguri to the temple. And now Carmella. No, Carmella. Crossface now on Roxanne. Crossface on Roxanne. Maybe teaching her lesson one-on-one. With your dish out, don't be surprised if you would get it back, and now Roxanne might be out. She might have passed out from that one. Oh, and she's still in it. She's still alive. She's alive. And Carmella now looking to make the stars align in this match. Super kick. Super Mella kick right there. Roxanne's gonna be picking up teeth. No! She's still in it. Roxanne's still in it. Women's wrestling is right. Carmella going up top. And Mella, diving elbow. Roxanne got out of the way of that. And now Roxanne DDT on Carmella. Come on now, Roxanne, this is your time. It's your moment. Don't fumble this moment. Forearms to the face, shots back and forth. Oh, and an uppercut to Carmella. European style, stiff kick to the back as well. Now Roxanne, imagine one more crossface and that might be over. Oh, and double knees into a backflip double knees as well. Carmella in trouble. That might do it. Shoulders down, leg is hooked, and Roxanne wins her first match. Crowd is shocked. I'm shocked. Like I said, CPU universe mode. We don't play any of these matches, man, at all. It's back to the drawing board for Carmella. It's celebration time for Roxanne. Roxanne Perez just pinned a former SmackDown Women's Champion, a former Miss Money in the Bank, a former Women's Tag Team Champion. Roxanne victorious. Congratulations. Future is bright. Big win for Roxanne. Celebration time. Now, as mentioned, 1 week from Sunday is NXT's Great American Bash. Just to go over the card a little bit, man. We saw at the top of the episode, Kevin Owens calling out Pete Dunne. Pete Dunne defends the NXT North American Championship against the man that stole the opportunity from Isaiah Swerve Scott and got his karma tonight, by the way. Pete Dunne versus Kevin Owens for the NXT North American Championship. And we also have Mace and Slapjack against Tommaso and possibly Johnny Gargano. It's up in the air right now, man. Tommaso scoring a win over Mace. Will Gargano accept Tommaso's offer? And will we see DIY rise again? We also got Ricochet defending the NXT Championship against Samoa Joe. And as announced in this episode, that match really favors Joe. Now, Ricochet pinned Samoa Joe before. Can he make Joe tap out at the NXT Great American Bash? The only way to win this match is to make your opponent submit in a submission match. And we also got Charlotte defending the NXT Women's Championship against the woman that ended her NXT 2.0 undefeated streak, Sarray. Can Sarray make lightning strike twice in the same spot at NXT's Great American Bash? And now, let's take a special look at NXT Women's Champion, Charlotte. Main event time tonight on NXT 2.0. And Sami Zayn already. You hear the crowd. Let's go! And Sami Zayn in the building. Now, some will argue Sami Zayn's fumbled a lot of opportunities. Most recently, last week's #1 contenders match for the NXT North American Championship. A fatal 4-way ladder match for the NXT Championship. A one-on-one match against Gargano, like Sami Zayn just can't get right. But he has the chance to step into the ring with the leader of the locker room here in NXT. NXT Champion Ricochet. It's our main event here on NXT 2.0. Sami Zayn trying to carve out a path for himself as we head into NXT's Great American Bash. Sami Zayn, one of the greatest performers in NXT history, former NXT champion. Who could forget all his classic bouts here in NXT, man? One of my favorites, Sami Zayn one-on-one with Shinsuke Nakamura. You know, that was a classic match, man. I want to see Sami succeed, man. But like I said, it's CPU operated. I can put you in these matches, but you got to win, man. You got to win. And speaking of winning, the chances of this man retaining at NXT's Great American Bash are slimmer than a Slim Jim. Samoa Joe has gotten into the mind, the intellect of NXT champion Ricochet. And Ricochet has proved a lot of people wrong. He beat Kevin Owens to win the NXT championship just days after Owens won it himself. He beat Samoa Joe fair and square. I will say, on paper, you wouldn't think this man had a chance, but there's a reason why he is champ. This is our main event tonight, non-title, but this could have huge championship implications if Ricochet loses to Sami Zayn in this match. Nonetheless, man, here we go. Two incredible athletes. A lot of impressive matches that they've had over on SmackDown. Here we go, main event time, man. The time for Ricochet, not wasting any time. Oh, ref, be careful. Be careful, ref. Oh, Sami Zayn just ate a kick. Ricochet, both of these two, world-renowned veterans. Won championships all over the world. Different personas, but hey, they did it. And that is a crazy DDT from NXT champion Ricochet. If I was Ricochet, I'd be watching my back very, very closely. Samoa Joe, as we've seen in weeks past, he could just assault Ricochet at any moment. Ricochet, took caution to the wind and it backfired. The wind hit back. And Sami Zayn There's so much to lose in a match like this. Incredible opportunity to step in there with the champ Ricochet, and now Sami Zayn tossing Ricochet to the outside. Referee begins his count. Impressive night. Congratulations to Roxanne winning her first ever match here in NXT. Hopefully we get more information on Isaiah Swerve Scott as the weeks go on, but hey, got attacked by Kevin Owens, or he attacked Kevin Owens, I should say, at the top of the night. Tommaso Champa still awaiting approval from Johnny Gargano to see what it's going to be. And now look at Sami. Oh! Yo, that's crazy. This man. Oh, and Ricochet now. Whoa, 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 whoa. Sami almost went through the table. That's where a match can get so personal on the outside. It can turn opponents with no bad blood against each other in the worst way. Now, I know Sami Zayn maybe is a little envious. You know, he's seen guys that he was once friends with, like Kevin Owens, go and just take an opportunity last week. And I think that's what Sami is feeling tonight. If he can defeat NXT champion Ricochet, that he deserves to be, you know, in conversation, in talks about the future, you know, contendership for the NXT championship. This match, he spent a lot of time out here, man. Sami Zayn getting real ruthless with it. Zayn now. Maybe, is he okay with taking a no? I don't think Zayn is okay with taking a count-out victory over the NXT champion. Ricochet, man. Definitely eating a lot from Sami Zayn. And now look at Zayn. This is not looking good for Ricochet at all. Oh! At some point, the ref needs to maintain some order, get these athletes back into the ring. Power forward, Ricochet looking to turn up. No! Missed that one. And now Sami Zayn gonna take advantage of it. Ground and pound at this point. It's slapping. Such disrespect. We know Sami can get very disrespectful in the ring. DDT on the outside. And that's what I mean. To turn a match so personal. Opponent eating mad on the outside. Count of 7. Now Sami back into the ring. Back outside of the ring. Come on, guys. You got to get back in there and fisherman suplex from the NXT champion Ricochet. Ricochet now getting inside. Taunting Sami Zayn. Now here comes Sami. Oh, Ricochet. This man can do parkour off of a human being. This man can do some incredible things, man. And Sami, oh! Yo! Did not see that coming. The Luma kick might be it. No! And Ricochet still in this match. Just barely. And Sami Zayn, no, Ricochet. It's Ricochet looking for Ricochet. Oh! And now going up top. I said this man can do some incredible things. And Zayn might be too far. Oh no, Ricochet, maybe he's thinking it over. Diving elbow. Down on Sami Zayn. Now Ricochet going up top again. Ricochet, come on, Rick. You gotta do something, man. You gotta do something. Now Ricochet, oh, diving elbow. Again. 2 diving elbows. Could that be it? You would imagine Ricochet was probably gonna think of the 360 senton, but now Sami Zayn now fighting back. And Zayn, the tie up, and now Zayn. Ricochet back into a bad position. Now Ricochet, fisherman suplex. Not into a pinning combo though. If I'm Ricochet, man, I'm looking for that 630. What I call it, a 360? Now Ricochet looking to turn it up a little bit. Watch out, Sami. Oh! And Ricochet Man, that could do some incredible things, man. Drop kick, everything. Ricochet going crazy. Here's the cover. Shoulders down. Leg is hooked. Is that it? No, and Sami still in this match. Ricochet looking to fly. 630 senton countered. Sami countered it. Yo. Oh, and a big boot. Taking down Ricochet. Could this be it? Ricochet luckily got the ropes. Sami. Crowd chanting for one more time. Sami luckily was able to counter that senton. Same move that won Ricochet that NXT championship. That made him the man here on NXT. And Sami, whoa, maybe looking for a Blue Thunder Bomb, but no, to no avail. Ricochet, oh, fisherman suplex. Now Ricochet looking to turn it up now on Sami. And Ricochet going up top, looking for it again, and he connects. Ricochet, you fell once. Oh no! What? How in the world did Sami kick out of that? Oh, and Ricochet. Come on. Is he going for it again? Again, one more time. You fell once, the second time. You will succeed. Ricochet, victorious. The role of Ricochet continues, no pun intended, as he scores a victory over Sami Zayn, a very game Sami Zayn at that, man. Sami was not here to play, but in the end he came up short. Ricochet better keep his mind focused. 1 week from Sunday against Samoa Joe. And Joe, Ricochet getting put to sleep. Yo,